Hey everyone, I just want to let you know that after we were done filming and recording the first episode, we found out that it ended about 20 minutes too early for some reason, and the video that we recorded was completely useless. I don't know what happened, but my current theory is that I was streaming it on Discord, and so for the next episode, we will hopefully have video back, but until then, sorry, and we are working on it. Thank you. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first ever official episode of Midnight, the official late night podcast. I'm your host, Salking9, but you can just call me Abel, and I'm followed
And
by the co-host, AVNX.
Ian, also known as Nathaniel,
Yeah. So, what do you do?
um, stream on Twitch on twitch.tv/avian double underscore Krugs. And we kind of just chilling with this podcast, you know. Our wonderful host has set up a variety of topics, and we're just gonna go through all of them and discuss.
So, normally we do this with a guest, right? But looks
Mhm.
like we're missing someone in that bottom corner there. A very pivotal member in our little group that we have.
Um, you know who you are. You know who you are. I'm not gonna lie, man. I would say it would be nice to have all three of us, you know, as the first episode, but unfortunately, we have some. This dude is kind of a greedy bitch. I'm not gonna lie, but he's still our homie. We still love him to death, and I guess we'll just carry on without him.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
so
you'll be able to see him in like another episode, but today is not the day.
fucking like actual like douchebag though. He says yes, then he says no, then he says yes. Oh my gosh. Like make up your mind.
Oh
But
my God.
anyway, today, first ever episode. We are making history. Like 20 years down the line, 30 years down the line, people are been wondering, damn, look at how far they've come. Look at all the things they've gonna achieve. And today marks the day that starts that path forward. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready.
All right. So, how did we first meet?
Okay, I say grade two. Grade two in this one school. I f- was her the teacher's name? It started with a T, right?
Wasn't it Miss Terrio? Ontario?
Yeah, yeah, Terrio, Terrio.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we were in that class. I think it was like 2A or two. No, it was 2B. I was always in a B class.
yeah, W.
I was never in an A class. Um, think what can you remember
So I
from that
know,
second grade?
this was like later in the year around May, and I just moved from the shitty apartment I lived at, and we bought a house. I live in North Side Edmonton, right? And this is the first time I walk into school. I think that my first day was a half day. I didn't really talk to anyone. I think I didn't talk to you until like the second or third day of school or something. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm be dead ass. I don't remember like shit back then. I I don't even remember actually talking to you, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's grade three, that's when I actually started we started like being, friends and shit. And when I say friends, it was like you would hang out with a bunch of group, you had this one big friend group in elementary and then yeah.
yeah. I mean, I remember we played fucking Wolverine fight where we took like hands like this and like we poked each other and I feel like,
No, 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 no. We would have like the pencils. We would
yeah,
have
yeah,
the pencils.
pencil. No, no,
Oh
we,
shit! Wait, wait. We would sit on the desk, right? Well, no, like a table. It was a table. And
yeah.
then did they have like the black spinning things in the middle with like
What
the
black spinning
dividers or
things?
something? Like the pencil holders and like they would spin
Oh
around.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
did we have those? I'm not sure.
No, cause I remember we would do that Wolverine fight bullshit
The only thing I
when we were
remember in that
facing
class,
each other.
it was like on the sides, like on the left side, there was like three computers you can play games on, and then there was like a jar full of tadpoles.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's grade three. Wasn't that
No,
grade
that's grade
three?
two. In grade two, in
Grade.
grade three, my teacher had heart cancer.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you know what else we had in grade three? We had those butterflies, right? The, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember butterflies, and we also had
And then we
panicking because,
released
like,
them
yeah,
at the end of the year.
no, I think that was grade four. But like, I remember when
What?
when they came out the cocoon, that there was some sort of
Uh,
like a red fluid, and everyone freaked out. They thought it was like blood.
yeah. Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure one of them got like stream sniped by like spawn killed by a bird.
Spawn kills, man. Fuck.
So yeah, so I came after you, right? So what was like Seaton like
Pause.
before me? Like,
Okay.
well,
So like, describe, describe it.
so like I came to Seaton end of year, like close to that point in grade two, but you were there before me, right? So like, what grade did you
Uh,
come, and what was it like?
um, my dumbass immigrated here. Like, I started my first year in my first year at Seton was in grade one. So I can't remember much actually, but like aside, the only thing I can remember is where my grade one classroom was located. I think it ended up being your brother's classroom at some point because like remember in junior high we would walk all the way from our classes all the way to where your brother's class was and we'd wait there, right? It
Yeah,
was in like that general area.
like
And
with
the only
like
thing,
the bricks area.
yeah, and like the dumbass like the side of the school that had like the white half circle,
Mm, yeah. So like,
yeah, close
I
to
don't
the
know.
front door.
Who like your friends back then? Any of them you still know, remember names of, or no?
I still remember a lot of names. I wouldn't call them friends anymore. It was
But
just
like, who was
acquaintances.
your main group for grade one?
Grade one, no, there was like no like friend group, but there was this one person though. There's this one person. It was like some white kid. Are we allowed to say names?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, his name was Rylan.
Rylan.
Like, yeah, Rylan. I
Hmm.
would consider him to be like the first friend I made, and this was in grade one. So like, no, like deep connections was formed. It was just like, haha, this guy's fun to talk to, so I'll talk. And so yeah, he was like kind of white. I think he always had a buzz cut or some shit. I don't remember. He kind of looked from what I can remember, he kind of looked like a deformed Eminem. Like, man,
uh,
fuck. But like that Ryland kid, I only knew him for that one year, because then he wasn't there anymore the second year.
Damn. Because
In
I
the
don't
grade
remember
one
any of that.
class though, one thing I could remember for fucking sure was this like stuffed salamander, like this beanbag salamander that was like I don't know a good like I don't know 3 5 pounds or something. And you know how in elementary school everyone would sit around on the ABCD red and blue carpet thing, right?
Yeah.
And we would pass around that salamander, and whoever had that get to speak. And he would live in like this pop-up tent igloo shape thing, and that's where his home was. His name was like I think his name was Chub Chub. It was Chub Chub.
That sounds a lot cooler than my grade one. I don't remember much about my grade one. I remember one. I went to a different school. I went to St. Teresa's on the south side. The only thing I remember about that school really is like they have like a main lobby area. Inside that lobby area is like a wall. And on that wall, there's like full of like different plants and whatnot. It was kind of cool to look at, I guess, but it was nothing special. But I remember in like
Oh, you
I know,
just like visualizing it now. You
yeah,
know, all the
like
memories hitting you,
when you
huh?
think back at it as like a special filter too.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck.
so I remember once in like grade one, I'm pretty sure, uh, this one girl, she was like allergic to chicken. Yeah. But then like somehow like her parents got her lunch mixed up with like her sister's lunch or something. And then she ate the chicken. Yeah. And then like she was and like her eyes like fucking like pink to like, I like it kept getting darker and darker, like a red shade. It was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, they thought she was high.
I know. I think she's told the teacher that she had like chicken allergy, but then
Chicken.
she's
Ice
fucking ate
chicken.
it still.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't remember much in grade one, but in grade
Yeah,
two,
grade
my
one was
teacher
just
was like this real big fat ass woman. Like not like fat ass, I mean like a fucking fat ass.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I remember like she was cool and all, like she would give us like snacks and whatnot. But I remember like this one time she didn't show up like after the winter break or something. Like the whole class was like, "Huh, what's this?" And then like I'm thinking it was like the substitute teacher who would just like tell us, so like, "Oh yeah, like your main teacher." Like I forgot her name, but like she like slipped and like her fat ass fell on the floor and like broke the continents apart and managed to break her arm in the process. But
When
yeah.
did you see her again? You just never saw her
No, I
again,
never
right?
saw her again. I'm pretty sure
What?
because she was out for like 3 4 months because of that. But so I remember once like one of our substitute teachers was like this old lady, and like she was like really old, and I think like she was wearing adult diapers or something because I'm pretty sure she shit her pants because once I was at the front of the line and like she was like leading the line, but I'm the first kid in line, so I'm like right behind her, and it smelled like shit.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
No, no, it wasn't me because I was smelling it like from front to back
Wait. Why'd you use your fingers? Huh? You
to like
scratch your
point.
booty and then you smell that
No,
shit?
no, no. I mean, like I'm also like maybe like 4 foot 3 in like grade one. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like that is like the old lady's ass height, bro.
Okay. But grade two, nothing really happened.
Yeah, grade two was cool. I made a couple of friends, but like I don't really remember any of their names. I was friends
Really?
with this like one ginger kid. Yeah, I don't fucking know his name. Never saw him again after I left.
That's
Grade two, grade two, I came to see in uh my first class and stuff. I think I became friends with like Jorge and Hiab, but we're not really like close, like big friends. We just hang out for like that 1 or 2 days. But then I think after that, I'm not sure. There wasn't really much school either because I joined May, and then it was like May, June. There really isn't much. And then it wasn't until like maybe grade three or something that I started making like real, actual friends. And so like I kind of joined in with like the Kevin and Chris gang because like they were like mixed together for a while and they would split and they would
yeah.
come back, they would split. Like
Mm-hmm,
that's
mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm,
whole
mm-hmm.
thing. So were you team
Yeah,
Chris or were you team Kevin?
Team Kevin. Okay. If you asked me in grade four, I'd say Team Kevin. Grade three, it was Team Krish.
Ooh.
Cause like I felt like I've seen you a lot in grade three
In
because
grade three,
like
who
Team
was your
Krish.
like teacher, like your teacher?
Miss Wu,
Yeah, yeah, she was the one with
the
the heart
one with the
cancer.
fucking like okay heart cancer. I would say it was heart cancer. I'd
It
just
was
say it was like something. It
no, no,
was just a problem she had.
it was heart cancer. I remember her saying it.
Really? I
Yeah,
wonder, is she dead?
no, no. I think she has like a higher position now, actually.
Oh,
So
that's
she's
actually that's tough. That's tough.
yeah. So W Miss Wu
Okay,
or Mrs. Wu, I
there's
don't know.
that's what the Wu stand for. W. It's a win.
The win. So I think I would switch around. I think everybody switched around at one point. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. At least once. At least once.
for description, Chris, short Indian kid, kind of
With
shitty
glasses.
skin, and with glasses, and was like
Shitty
have
skin. When we say shitty skin,
his shitty skin
it
didn't
was kind of
happen until
like
grade seven. Actually, like he had like regular skin until like grade six, but
okay,
then like
wait. I, I never. I swear he had like shitty skin all the time.
I
But
don't
wait,
remember
what
it
if
much.
like right now, like we see him and he has the clearest skin, like he's literally glowing.
I haven't seen
Yeah, I would
Krish's
call that a
face
literal
like
glow
like
up. You know what I'm saying?
post post. I think maybe grade eight. After grade eight, I haven't seen him actually,
Yeah,
but we still keep in touch online, so that's a good thing. But he has never done a face reveal or a voice reveal.
it's been a long time since I heard that kid's voice.
I always feel like just like going to me just to like find what he looks like.
Wear ski mask and get ready to jump his ass.
Okay. And then Kevin, Filipino kid, he's actually relatively tall, I think, for his age at the time. I mean, he's still kind of tall now. Like he's like 5'9". That's pretty
You're
tall.
5'10".
I'm 5'10", so you gotta like keep him under my foot right there. Yeah, can't let his
Okay,
ego get too
okay.
high. But so Kevin, a little chubby Filipino kid. He also wore glasses, black hair, and so I don't know what was about these fuckers, but it just kind of like attracted people to like play shitty games with them.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that was their main thing.
Yeah, we play like shitty games like grounders and whatnot.
Grounders. Oh my god. Look, wait, think about like some of the shitty games we would play.
I mean, okay, there was like line tag. That shit was like insane during the winter.
Oh yeah, Line Tag was a winter
The,
exclusive.
yeah, it was a winter exclusive, but it was fucking insane. Like that made you want to
Okay,
go
wait,
outside
if you
even
guys don't understand Line Tag, the way I remember is like there would be one person,
it was
there
always
would be one
Kevin's fat
person.
ass.
Yeah, I who would be assigned the role of like pathmaker or some shit.
Yeah.
And and the goal the thing is the pathmaker, everyone would follow the pathmaker. So it's basically just like 1v1 with like with like three idiots following one person.
There's a lot more than
And
three, bro. It was like five or ten.
okay, yeah, okay. So like there'd be this whole train of people and like we would all be relying on the path maker to make like a path for us to follow like fast enough before the tanker comes in to like swoop us.
Yeah, and the person always ate the membership was like Krish because I think he was the fastest among all
Yeah,
of
yeah,
us.
yeah. I think that's what it was called. Wait,
Yeah,
speaking about fastest kid, I think I was in music class like with Mr. Corbo, right?
yeah, great. Yeah,
And I had shorts, and then I just heard Jacoby and Krish talking to each other. Jacoby, tall, like white guy
yeah.
with like kind of brown hair or something.
Freckles.
But he had freckles? I
Yeah, he
don't
had like
remember.
freckles. He was like the
But
fucking typical white boy build.
but we were sitting on like the bleachers, right? Who fucking knows what we were doing? But he was said something to Krish like, "Hey, did you know the more bent your legs are, the faster you run?"
All right,
So Abel, I want you to check your legs right now.
check
I
my.
want you to check, like, stretch your legs, like flex your legs so they're straight,
Okay,
and I
yeah.
want you to like see how bent are they.
Uh, they're like straight, but I wouldn't say like 90-degree straight. They're kind of like I don't know. They're not like fully straight, but they're not like completely bent either.
Yeah, yeah. But like, yeah, that's just what I heard is like the if your legs are bent, you run fast as shit.
Damn, like Usain Bolt's leg must be like this.
Okay.
Uh, Now in music class, who was our teacher before Mr. Corvo? It was like a old lady, right?
I'm not. Yeah, her name was Miss Murphy. You
Yeah,
remember?
yeah, like grade four. That was when we were introduced to like instruments, so not like our dumbasses singing, right? And we played the
Oh
fucking
my
recorder.
God, I hated choir.
Yeah,
Hated
I
that
mean,
shit. Abel, could you
parent.
sing?
I don't know. I mean, I sang back then because, like, back then there was like a time period where you didn't have like embarrassment. To be honest,
Uh-huh.
as you get older, you
Do you
get more
remember
embarrassed.
those shitty field trips we would go to as a class where you had to dress in like white and like black pants and you just had to sing?
Oh, no, that was just like the concerts.
Yeah, no, but like you had to sing. This was in elementary school.
Yeah, those are the concerts.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a field trip. That happened at our own school.
No, wait, no. I swear, because one time we went to like downtown, right? And we stayed outside in the cold because like we weren't allowed inside again or some shit.
What?
Or am I tripping?
Are you
It's
tripping, bro?
no,
I
I
mean,
swear there's that.
like, unless I wasn't there that day or like something, but I don't remember that happening.
Man, fuck. Whatever, whatever. I'll
Anyway,
see.
so when it came to like recorders, they have to recorder test, right? Remember those? And then like if you played the song well, you got like a rubber band on your recorder.
I still got all my shit right here. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Can you play Hot Cross Buns real quick?
Look at this shit. I got
Uh,
my shit
Dude,
stacked. I
dude,
got my
I,
shit
I got
stacked.
I got all of mine on the first try, and I was like collecting them rubber bands, like Thanos collecting Infinity Stones.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically what I fucking felt like whenever I had these.
Yeah.
Can I even still play?
Play Hot Cross Buns.
What's hot cross bun? How do I do it again?
G-A-B,
G
G-A-B.
A B. Fuck
Three,
no.
three for G, two for A, one for B. It's the same like
Three.
fingering as a saxophone.
Whoa.
Hey, 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 calm down.
Whoa. Saxophone. That should lead us into like our grade seven, but we still got like what?
Still got a bit more to go. Yeah, it's fine.
But like, wait. When was the last class we had together? Because I remember in grade six we weren't together.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I mean, then we have a couple of classes in like junior. I mean, our final. Who was your grade five teacher? Mrs. Lees?
Please.
Yeah. Okay, and
Oh
then
my
grade.
god. Oh my god. Grade fucking five.
No, no. Before we go to grade five, we gotta start off where it all began. Grade four. Grade
Grade
four.
four.
I
I
remember
don't
in
remember.
grade four. You don't remember that shit? That shit was insane. But
I
in
think I
grade
fell.
three,
I think wait, never mind, never mind. I think never mind, never mind. I'm not gonna say this
and
shit.
it's all good. Just go for it. So yeah,
Wait. Okay, so you know the who was your grade four teacher?
Mrs. Miss Redmond or something like that.
Yeah, that teacher. I think how old were we when I was in grade four?
Nine. We were 9 years old.
I think my fucking prepubescent ass like found her bad or something.
Ah, fuck.
Now you wishing I didn't say it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm also gonna say that like she was pretty attractive too. Oh,
Facts, god damn.
she
I
was what?
think
She was
I think
28, I think, when she started teaching us.
really?
I think so, yeah.
Uh-huh. And fuck. Okay. Do you remember like that one like her last day of grade four? I think she had like handwritten notes for all of us or something.
Did you like jack off to that shit?
No. Okay. First of all, fuck no. I didn't even know like I was jacking off back then. I was just doing whatever. But like I fucking lost it. I don't remember where I put it. But like when I was a kid, that was like holy shit. That this is cool as hell. This is cool as hell. I think that's kind of where the whole like where I find women attractive with like
Your
boots
grade
and
four
blazers and
teacher.
shit.
Your grade four teacher. That's the
Okay, I,
pinnacle
I
of a
wouldn't
woman.
say it's because of that. I would say it kind of started and then it snowballed into a massive like I don't even know what happened.
So your first ever like love was your grade four teacher.
No, no, not at all, not at all.
Well, the first person you found genuinely attractive was your grade four teacher.
Wait,
Our
when you
grade
say
four teacher.
genuinely,
Like that was
like,
the
because
first
there's different
person
types of
you really like felt attracted to, I guess. I don't know.
just like wow, she pretty, she bad, she bad.
Yeah, I get.
Then no, I wouldn't say it was my grade four teacher though. I wouldn't say so.
Then who's your first?
Okay, this is getting into like grade seven, grade eight. So yeah.
We'll just say it. Just say who it was. Oh wait, is it?
No, no, not at all, not at all. We'll get there, we'll get there. But
Okay, there.
like, I'm not sure if I want to say that story, especially the downfall of it, because
Downfall.
the downfall of it, very few people actually know.
I mean, like everyone who went to Seton knew during that time
No,
period.
no, no,
But yeah,
no, not at all.
let's track back a bit, right? Let's go back like the start of grade four. Uh,
Yeah.
so in grade four was a cool class because like most of the homies were in that class that year. So like me, Kevin, Krish, Evan G was in my class. You were in the class, Elwin, remember Elwin?
Elwin, Indian kid
Yeah, like
again.
genuinely
I still
retarded.
run into him on the 116 from time to
Oh,
time.
you see him? What high school do you go to?
I asked him like a few times, but I never remember.
Does he still remember your ass? Because like I know he went
Yeah,
to Saint Nick's for. Oh, does he go to Saint Nick's? Because Saint Nick's a
I'm not
junior
sure
high.
if he does. He might, he could, but I'll never know for sure.
I messaged him once on Instagram. I think his parents took his phone away or something because like he never replied to me.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
But yeah, so
Okay,
I
but
was in the
yeah,
class. Who else was in that class? And there was like Noah. Remember football Noah?
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, football Noah was in the class. And like I don't know. I think Jisoo was always in my class. By the way, like every single year that fucking Jisoo is just in that my class.
You're saying it like you hate him.
I don't
That,
hate him.
that.
He was cool, I guess. Yeah. Jisoo was in the class. Was Justin? I don't think Justin was in my class. Justin was in the
No,
other class. I'm pretty
no,
sure.
Justin, like, I don't think
Thomas.
Justin.
Thomas was in our class.
Thomas?
That was the first year Thomas was in our class. Well, for me at
I
least.
don't remember. I don't remember
I don't
ever
remember
being in
much of
class with
Thomas
Thomas.
either, but what I remember was like he made a paper. Oh, you know who else was in our grade four class?
Oh my god, wait, wait. Oh yeah, Thomas was in our class. Because
Matthew.
fucking Matthew was in our class too. But like the reason I remember why Thomas was in our class is because for like the first week of school, right? I would I would just start like giving Thomas random erasers I had, and he would like pay me money for that shit. Like I'm not talking about like luxury ass erasers. I'm talking about like shit you would go to like I remember it was like this one eraser that was like a catapult, right? And you
Right.
put a pencil to make it fire and shit. And like I bought it like my parents bought it for me when we were out school supply shopping because I thought it looked cool and they let me buy it. I forgot how much it was, but this motherfucker Thomas bought it off of me for $20 fucking. And then yeah, after like a few exchange, like I think this guy like gave me over like $30 or some shit.
Like over the how
Like,
many
oh,
erasers do you think you sold in total?
I'm not sure, but
Like what
like
made you
one thing
stop?
I remember, cause I got in trouble.
How?
Some
What happened?
motherfucker snitched, I think. And then
And then
that
yours.
my our grade four teacher was like she pulled me and Thomas aside, and then it was like, oh my god, damn, what the fuck?
So pretty sure scamming Thomas out of erasers, your teacher got
Yeah,
mad. Why the hell does
yeah, I
Thomas at
was.
like the age of 9 have $20? Bro, my ass
Where is he getting $20 from?
in grade nine, like when you're in 9 years old, that is like a year's worth of money. Like I don't
Yeah,
think much.
20 bucks.
Anyway, so started grade 9, so it was a nice class, yeah. So what are some events I remember from grade 9?
Grade
Um,
9 already?
no, not grade 9, grade 9. And I was 9 years old in grade 4. This is like peak year. This is peak life.
Really?
2016. 2016 is peak life. Anyway, so grade 4. I remember this one time. This is a story I told multiple times because like it really fucking hurts. We were like handing in an assignment or something the teacher told us to do, and like I was going like two kids after Kevin fucking Mabandos. And like he was walking, and I handed mine right, and he's a big fucking fat ass, so he's trying to like walk real slow and whatnot. I'm like, what'd be funny? Like this is like peak WWE era for like our like dumbasses, right? And like this is like when Randy Orton Prime and John Cena Prime was going around. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna run as fast as I could, right? Like when you're 9 years old, you don't think about the consequences of your actions. You just do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run as fast as I can possibly go. I just run, 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 run. Fucking arc jump and try to RKO, right? So like, I hand him my thing, and Kevin's fat ass is walking real slow. And it's like between the smart board and there's like two desks, like to the left of it. And I run and I jump like real, like not even like close to Kevin in my opinion. I was like fucking flying through the air. and I smashed my ribs into two tables. All right, like I smashed my rib into one table in my left rib, and like I'm still moving forward, and I smashed into the second rib, and like now I'm on the floor right next to Kevin, looking up at his dumb ass, and he's looking down at my retarded ass, like, like
Oh my god.
that's not funny, bro.
So, wait, I just imagine you like hitting a table and just still flying to hit another one.
That's literally what happened.
Well, did the teacher like get up or some shit? Like,
No,
damn, it's just
he
dumbass kid, okay?
No, I remember one time I was leading the line, right? And like my dumbass was like goofing off, not paying attention. And then and we were going to gym class, right? And then she stopped in the middle, like up the hallway, and like so everyone else was stopping, but my dumbass just kept walking. I got fucking brake checked by the teacher. Like I smashed into her and fell down. And she's not even tall. She was only like maybe like 5'4".
Was that how tall our teacher was?
Maybe like I saw her once in grade 9, and like she was like so short and like goddamn.
Really?
That's
So
when we
did
were
you get
small.
like a face full of ass or something?
Yeah, basically got like a face full of fucking ass. And like I fucking like almost passed out, bro. Like I was on the floor.
Oh my god.
I'm almost surprised like her ass didn't like fall over too, but no, she stood there like firm.
Yeah, what the fuck? Cause yeah,
Uh,
you're a kid. You just fucking run into shit and fall back down.
and I wasn't even like running, bro. I was like walking and like boom, the fucking
And
recoil
you
or
still
something.
like fell backwards. Any other shit from like grade 4?
Oh, grade 4. I remember one time. So me and this like dumbass kid Alvin, right? So we were like being stupid, and it's like in grade 4, and we think like catching, like throwing and catching pencils is cool because you can't really do it like on repeat like that 'cause you don't have like good hand coordination, I guess. And the teacher like fucking yelled at us like, you fucking retards," or some bull crap like that. I don't think she said that, but still, she was like, "Hey, you can't be doing that." And then Alvin, right, his dumbass throws a pencil right when the teacher is yelling at us, and I was able to catch it like this, like between my fingers, right? And like it shocked the whole fucking class. It was insane. Like I felt like a superhero at that moment. Even the teacher was stunned, bro. I mean, yeah. Remember like when we started playing like soccer outside,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
like but because like we were in fourth grade, right? Like we weren't like top dogs on the field. And like so the grade sixers had like access to this actual soccer field, so we just made our own off to the side.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. We would just like get our own jackets, dump it over there.
Damn. Who always brought the ball? Do you remember?
No, the balls were always free. Like they
No,
were there's that big bag of color coordinated like bags that were
no,
handed out
no.
to each
I remember we
classroom.
used like the one BMO ball. You know who brought that?
Oh my god. No, I don't. I just know it's the blue and like white one.
Yeah, it's like blue and white, like there's like a BMO logo on it, and it's like all
Yeah.
fucking ripped to shreds.
But some of the best clips were hit with that.
I don't know if those were recorded, bro. Like Lionel Messi wouldn't even be in the GOAT debate.
So you holy shit.
Uh, I remember like
Oh,
yeah, go
the
ahead.
fucking whenever we would play like football, soccer, right?
Yeah.
We would it would just it would just be like a line of goalies, right? Versus like a barrage of players,
Yeah,
and
that's when we played on the main
everyone just
field.
trying
Yeah.
to kick everything. Like it was just a barrage for the goalies.
No, but when we started playing, like remember like no rules.
No rules. Kids would get like kicked and shit.
Oh no, we were like double sliding them back and like sending the kids fucking flying, and they were like, and these kids we were slide tackling with like fucking like normal shoes and shit.
Yeah, but like, hey, it was
And
no
I was
rules. What the
and I was
fuck?
wearing. I remember I would come to school in like bright blue jeans and leave with dark green
Yeah,
jeans.
dark green. Jesus.
Oh my god,
And we
bro,
had two recesses.
yeah, listen,
So like in the first recess, if you were beefing with someone, Then you'd be like, nah, 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 next, lunchtime, lunchtime. Like later, we'll go again.
For real. I remember this fucking two fuckers running as fast as they could, and because we never had like one, like the post, right? Not fully post, so just fucking things on the floor, and they'll be like going over one by a little bit, and we would like argue with each other whether that's a goal or a no goal or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. What else in grade four? Grade four. Um, remember in grade four, right? Our school had like a construction teacher, and it wasn't Mr. Bagori. It was like some other guy. His name was like something, Mr. P something.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's not. I think it's Mr. Poplin, something like that.
What?
I don't know. It's like some guy, and he like left Seaton long before we were in junior high. But the, our grade four teacher one day decided to take us to the construction class or something for some reason. I'm not really sure. And then like I was telling Alvin that when I see the construction teacher, I'm gonna take a hammer and nail and like hammer it into it.
Wait, that reminded me. I think this is, I forgot. I think it was grade 8 or, I think it was grade 8. Oh, in person, or it was either grade 8 or grade 9. I was with Kevin,
Yeah,
and we are in the construction room for like social or construction. And I think fucking, the police officer
yeah,
and how
the
she would
lady,
have
yeah,
her dog.
yeah,
So when she came by with her dog, right? And this was like just the early days of like the racist jokes and shit, right?
all right, yeah.
And I went up to Kevin and I was like, "Hey, Kevin, go up to her and ask, can I eat your dog?" I think he was about to do it because like he was just sitting beside me. He was like, "Okay, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay,
Oh,
okay, ready."
I
But
remember,
like,
I remember, oh, this moves into like in like grade six, like lunch monitoring. What was the
wait,
worst
grade
class
six.
you ever
That's grade
had?
six. That's grade six.
Yeah, what was the worst like class you ever lunch monitored?
Um, I only monitored once, one class though.
Yeah, which one?
It was our old grade 2 class.
Oh, it was. How were they?
Um, they were fine, to be honest.
I
To
had
be honest, I don't understand what like the whole lunch monitor shit was. Like, what did you even do?
it was for students to supervise so teachers can go on their break.
Yeah, but like they didn't really teach you how to break up fights, quiet a class down, or keep the kids entertained, you know?
I mean, I had to like lunch monitor Mrs. Hookstra's class, and she was a fucking
Oh,
bitch.
yeah, I only heard horror stories of her.
No, like first, I never had her as a teacher, and like I fucking lucked out. Like I thank God every single night, every single day I wake up, that I wasn't in her classes, right?
Yeah.
But uh, in her class, I forgot who I was also lunch monitoring with. I was lunch monitoring with someone else. I forgot, but we couldn't. You as a lunch monitor, you weren't allowed to sit down and eat your lunch while monitoring their class. Like you had to like walk around and like do shit. It was so fucking weird. And there's like a perfect time you can let these like little kids out. 'Cause it's like a grade three class, and they're there. We're like in the Mr. Harkin's class. The one
Yeah,
you were in grade nine. Yeah,
yeah.
they were in that class when we were in grade six, but all the other classes around them were grade sevens, eights, and nines, right? So they would get crushed if they let them out like too early to put their lunch out. I'm like, these
Man, I hope
kids.
those kids get fucking crushed.
Nah, but like these kids, they had like no fucking respect to me until like one day when like one bum ass kid threw a paper airplane, right? And it was going like through the sky, the room, and I caught it midair. And these fuckers thought that was the greatest, coolest thing they've ever fucking seen in their lives, and they're goddamn right, by the way. But like, it was not until that moment did I not earn like a bunch of fucking like how old are you in grade six? A bunch of 8 year olds like respect.
That's actually crazy. Trying to trying to find self-fulfillment through gratification from younger kids.
I mean, shut up. I mean, What about your class and the whole like lunch monitor protesting thing? What was that
Oh
about?
my God. Okay. Well, we're getting off like we're getting like out of timeline here, but the whole lunch monitoring thing was kind of like fucked up. My class, like the since my class was a 5-6 split, right? I was in the grade six part.
Yeah.
The grade sixes did so dog shit, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably contributed to that because there was a bunch of rules that you weren't allowed to break. Like you couldn't leave the class, you couldn't switch your assigned classrooms, but we broke all of those. We
W.
didn't monitor these kids for shit. If the class got loud, we didn't give a fuck. I
Uh,
would like have Elwin. Like Elwin would abandon whatever class he was supposed to do, and he would go over to like babysit these idiots with me. And it got so bad to the point where the teacher had to like sit our grade six asses down and be like, okay, you guys are doing so dog shit. We're gonna pass down the duty to the grade fives.
and we gotta keep in
And we're
mind you
like,
guys are like 11 years old too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we just did not give a shit. At least I didn't. That
I mean,
was
nobody
the
did.
worst part.
And then you know how?
I
No,
just,
no. Even before they gave to the grade five, you know what they did? They gave all the lunch money responsibility to our class. Like we were like good little fucking slaves to them. But then we protested, and, and then we didn't do it. And then we would like every time we would see Miss fucking Wabiska on the hallways, we'd be like, "Hail!" We would like down with the queen, down with the queen. Take your head. You're so stupid. You don't use your brain. You
my
don't
God.
use. You don't think. Have you so mentally molested?
Oh, so we did so dog shit. You guys were like under all the pressure, and you were like, "Nah, fuck all this."
Yeah, and we said fuck all that. And then like Miss Radzwan had to say our grade six classes down to and said, "You grade sixers are like not doing a good job, and because of that, we're passing on the responsibility to all the grade fives because you guys can't be trusted and you guys are not responsible. This is a huge responsibility, and you guys failed our trust. Blah 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 blah."
Blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I mean, we were used to getting yelled at by our teacher because like my class had all the hype beast in it,
I won't
and your
say
class
hype.
got all the
Back
like
then,
the
you were hype beast.
yeah. My class had like people like Kaner and like Murdy and like Jack. You know the hype beast kids.
Loud kids.
Yeah.
That's
And so
shit.
we would all go to like music class, and these guys would do like jack shit, right? And they would just cause commotion and whatnot. And then Mr. Corbo would get mad. He would make us write like the lyrics to one of his shitty songs like 600 times on paper.
What?
And then he would also call in like our main teacher, and she would like cancel gym, and, like yell at us. And like at my table, I think it was like me and like Jisoo or someone, and we were just like constantly fucking laughing and trying to hide our faces with the agenda.
Oh my god.
Remember the Pokemon cards craze at our school?
That was this is grade five era now. This
Yeah,
is
this is
grade
grade
five era.
five. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, it doesn't
remember
matter
that.
chronological. This goes through elementary. Doesn't really matter.
This guy Evan G, he was like the cards dealer. The
Yeah, I think
card.
Evan G and like maybe like Nate Jacobio, cause those were the ones who, like introduced it to the whole class. I'm like, I don't
Hmm.
even gonna lie. I probably spent like 100
Like
bucks in Pokemon cards.
yeah, like when this thing blew the fuck up, like I remember I got my first like proper EX card from Evan G, right?
Yeah,
And then like so everyone's getting stacked up. But one day Matthew comes in with a fucking box, right? And
yeah, I
everyone
remember that.
calling his ass pay to win or something like that. They were just bullying the shit out of him or something.
You know, my first ever like big cool super card was like Elvin's massive jumbo Snorlax GX.
That thing got passed around like a blunt.
I
I
traded that. You know something? I traded that jumbo card to Jacoby for a fidget spinner.
yeah, I had a fidget spinner too. Do you remember? Do you remember? It would be like we would have those dumbass fucking challenges. It's like who keep it spinning the longest, and we
See,
would have it under our
you know what
desk. And
year this was? This
we
was
would
like
get it.
2016, bro.
Yeah, I remember my first fidget spinner. I think it came from Khalil or something. It was. a shitty neon green one, and the only bearing working in it was the middle one because the three prongs it would house a light. So when you
Yeah.
spun it, it would fucking glow.
I mean, the first ever one I bought, like when I bought one, I went all out. I got like this fucking cool blue metal one, and it's like I saw this one like YouTube. Remember like all the thumbnail click videos when they put it on their fucking teeth. And this is solid metal, and I went like, fuck.
Idiot kid.
Yeah. I remember like this guy Matthew once had to do like morning prayer, and then we went through his fucking binder of Pokemon cards, like all his pages.
Wait,
And
oh
like
my
as a
god,
class,
you
like all
guys
the
did that.
fucking like boys, right? We took his Pokemon cards and we split it out evenly and we all hid it across the classroom. And he like came back for morning announcements.
And he was
He
bawling.
was bawling.
Bawling.
He opens up his fucking. I think he sees that he didn't close it because of like retards, right? He
Mm,
opens it up and he sees it fucking
Einstein.
looted.
He got looted, yo. He got robbed.
No, like all he had left were his shitty fucking trainers.
We took all of his shit.
He was fucking high. And like this was after the Kill the Wills incident where I was like bullying your ass.
Oh
And so I
my,
was
wait, wait.
already on a strike and I got a second strike. If I did anything else that year, I would have gotten suspended.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh yeah. Kill the Wills. What was that all about?
Okay, kill the whales. I was in my bitch era, right?
Yeah,
I was in
yeah.
my bitch sensitive area, like soft as a baby's ass. That's how I was like back then in grade five. And I had this unhealthy obsession with like whales or some shit. I don't know how it started, but this motherfucker Abel and Krish, the chameleon kid from earlier we mentioned, right? They I forgot who said it, but like it was just a single phrase, kill the whales, right? And then
No,
and
no,
then
I think you said like save the whales and then we got mad
yeah,
and said kill the whales. I remember you put up a paper, like taped it on the side of your dad's pen and said save the
no,
whales. And then me
I
and
don't
Chris said
remember
kill
that,
the
but I
whales.
remember you guys doing kill the whales or something. And then like I didn't show up to school one day, and then fucking some shit happened. Abel got his ass in trouble, and
I did.
then
Pulled up to
and then
your crib.
because one day he comes over to my house because he lived in the same neighborhood. I don't know how the fuck he found out it was my house, but like he comes in and then he's with his mom and like his mom says something about like she's confused or something about like the whole incident and like they were gonna talk or something. So like she's talking with my mom and then my mom is like, okay, yeah, you and Abel go to like upstairs and like you play with your fucking toys or some shit. And that's all I remember from like the Killer Whales incident.
Nah, I
There's
think it
some
really it like ended right there because like, we started playing with your fucking Legos.
I think I don't know. There's some crazy stupid
Dude,
drama
you missed school
over
for one day, and then like whoever wrote the fucking letter to the teacher said you were missing school for 1 week. Like what the hell?
what the fuck?
Yeah, man. I like my mom beat my ass.
What did you say?
She was like, "Why the hell are you bullying other kids, huh?" Just like beat my ass with like a fucking spatula. Yeah.
But Kill the Wheels, that's gotta be like some of the most that's an iconic like time in our life. Like in this friendship, yeah, that we cannot go like without that.
And then why don't we evolve our friendship and the introduction, introduce the introduction of Matthias in grade 7. Yeah, that's a great.
Matthias. Alright, this kid had was like our technically, like chronologically, it was like our third member. But
He
I
is.
actually met Matthias like way back. Like I met him around grade five, grade six, and the way I met him actually was I was bored and I went to Belmont right with a fucking basketball. So I go to the back and I realize the rims aren't even there. The rims are gone. So
What
it's
the
just
hell?
backboard. Into the backboard. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like I give up and I go to those things, those blue things where you toss the ball and it gets spit out in five different directions.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
So I start shooting on there, fucking around. Matthias and like him and like three other goons or like his buddies come in. And Matthias is like, hey man, can we play with you? And we're like, alright, yeah, yeah. And like we were just shooting around the ball, having fun and shit. And like I remember Matthias going for long shots, saying something like Kobe or James or something like that. And yeah, that's how I met Matthias. And we were walking home, and I found out Matthias lived close by, but it wouldn't be until like another year or something until before I saw him
I
again.
mean, the first, I think, official time I saw Matthias was like the summer, grade six summer when we were going to grade seven. And like I saw you and Matthias like hanging out and we like talked to them for a little bit. But like I had like fucking no clue who that guy was. But then yeah, then like grade seven started and he was kind of annoying. I'm not even gonna lie, in grade seven.
Grade seven, that's when like Matthias like transferred over from the school like across the field to
Yeah,
because like they didn't have a junior high there.
7 to 8, 7 to 9, yeah. And then like I remember like our class was low-key stacked. Like our class would probably be like,
7D with Madame Schreiner.
have I ever? You know, I had Madame Schreiner as my homeroom and teacher for like 2 years in a row. And then so that class had some unique characters, right? So we had
Very, very.
mm, so that class. That's because a bunch of people, even though like we're really stupid, we actually kind of do well in school.
Not me though. Back then, not me.
I don't know.
The
I
thing is,
think
thing
did you
is,
went to yeah.
um, for everyone who doesn't know, this 7D class was kind of like the AP version of like our
Junior
school.
high, yeah.
Yeah, if you're in like a D class, a D for D's nuts, you're in like the AP version, basic. You
And
were
so
considered smart or
yeah.
better than everyone else, you know? While other kids were still eating their boogers, you were already like learning how to fucking read big ass novels and shit. The
I
thing
mean, there
is,
really wasn't much of a difference. I remember they keep telling us, like, don't let this get into your head. You're not better than everyone else. You're not smarter than anyone else. You just did better in school or something this couple of years, and your place here isn't set in stone. You will get dropped or some bullshit like that. I don't know.
the thing is, my ass did not belong there. The reason why I was only there is because my sister did like was really like was gifted academically in junior high, and they figured like, oh, her brother, if she's smart, then her brother should be smart. Boom! First semester, I finished math with a 42%.
First
Jesus Christ!
semester? I mean, there was no first semester. It was just like
No,
a
no, no,
whole
like
year.
before after midterms, like yeah.
Okay, so my math mark that year was kind of mixed because, like, I think my official mark was like 75 or something in the 70s or something, right? But then, like, my final mark of the year was like 34 or something because
What the
I
fuck?
because I like completely failed the final because I remember I was doing math, right? So we had Mr. I'm not even gonna lie, I prefer Mr. Bruni to Mrs. Orlando, but Mr. Bruni's
Yeah,
class was a lot more fun than Mrs. Orlando's class because he was like the first ever teacher who would drop fucking F bombs in the middle of
yeah,
class. Like,
yeah. He
we're in
would
our
just
grade
say
seven
like,
after they were like fucking wide open, like, oh my fucking god.
yeah.
That's
You know how
insane.
many sticks he broke? How many meter sticks he broke?
How many?
I don't fucking know.
That was insane.
Like,
And like,
if we were being annoying little shits, he would grab a mirror stick, slam it on the freaking desk, make a loud ass sound, and sometimes a piece would just like pop off. And that's how you could tell we're like, oh shit, tighten up your nuts and like squeeze in your
oh,
scrotums because like this guy's serious.
oh, he was cool. He was a soccer coach, and like we were
He
full
was.
fucking ass that year. How many games did we play? Maybe like 10, 15, 16 games.
I can't even
Zero
tell you.
wins,
I
zero
never played.
draws, 16 L's, zero clean sheet. I think we finished the year off with like a negative goal differential. In our first game, we lost like 7-0 or something.
Dang, you guys are dog shit.
Shut up. So yeah, grade seven. So again, those class introduced some new people. Gavin Goodfellow, Isaiah Johnson, Matthias Mulugeta. Who was introduced? Bocolo Collins. It also introduced people like fucking Lorraine Zaishan, Lauren.
Ooh,
And so,
shit.
so they put all of us in this like one class. We were all academically gifted and whatnot.
Arthur?
Yeah,
Arthur
Arthur.
Mafuda.
I didn't talk to Arthur too much in grade seven. I talked to him mostly in like grade eight and grade nine. So yeah, they put us all in this one class. Said, "Oh yeah, you guys are like super smart. You guys are like basically Einstein. Go like solve, cure, find the cure for cancer or whatever." I'm like, let's be honest, none of us did bullshit. We all just like jacked off in
I didn't.
the school locker room or whatever. So grade seven happens,
Oh,
and
wait.
you know,
Thinking
you
about
know,
like wait, thinking about like the locker rooms. Do you remember like gym class? First time being in a locker room.
yeah, okay. You know what's really weird? Our gym class, but they put gym classes. They put seven D and they put the D class and the A class
Oh my
together, and they
god.
put the B class and the C class together. But the
So
thing
so
is, yeah, but the B and C class are like the two like normal average classes, right? And the D is the higher class, but
the
A,
retarded
but
kids.
A is the retarded kids. I wonder who came up with that system.
But
And so
I
that
remember
class,
how shitty our locker room was though.
there was a
There was
whole
a lock.
line of lockers that would fall down if you pulled on it too hard.
Yeah, yeah, there was a locked stall, like a broken sink we weren't allowed to use. This one like big brown desk to the left, to the right of the door when you open it.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
like it would our locker room would kind of be shaped like two U's. Like you'd
Yeah,
have one section like this and another section like this, and the
yeah.
door would be right here. And like in one section there was a bench, but the thing is this bench would have like two metal pieces and like three wooden pieces
But we
for
were
you to
missing two of the wooden
we're
pieces.
missing two. We're missing two, and the middle lockers that served as a like a wall. If you look to the side, there was a big ass dent in it, right? And aside from like grabbing the top and finding random shit there, there
If you
was
grab
just
the
like
top and you like hung onto like a ledge or something and pulled even a little bit, it'll come off.
yeah, it's fucking insane. But like, but I talked to my sister about locker rooms and shit, and she told me, I told her about our situation, and then she said
Dude,
she's like, "Wow, I didn't know it was like that." Because
the
our
girls
locker,
the girls'
yeah,
locker room, it's so luxurious. Like don't ask
bro,
how I know, all right? Don't ask how I know. But inside they have nice, clean floors, nice like two like good benches and yellow painted lockers on like the gym.
yellow and red
Yeah,
lockers.
she was insane.
One time, okay, if my sister didn't believe any of the bullshit I was saying, except I think it was in grade 8 or grade 9 when I had to get all my shit back, like before we left, and I took her with me, right?
Mm.
And I was like, "Oh, come in the locker room or something." Because like I'm gonna show you how bullshit it is, and then she's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? This is disgusting." And I'm like, "What the
Somebody
fuck, man?"
pooped in our locker room because I feel like somebody pooped in a locker room once.
Okay, I'm gonna say someone pooped in it, but it smelled like shit. It smelled like shit all the
No,
time.
it smelled like shit so bad. People bring in Febreze and they will spray the whole locker room with it, which just make the Febreze and the shit combine and smell even worse.
So you're smelling tropical shit, yo. It gets so bad. Our teacher, our, before like our class starts, our teacher would always say, "Guys, make sure you are wearing like fucking deodorant."
I feel bad for him because Mr. Harkins is like a high school teacher, right? And he was like high school sports. He's like managing like student athlete fuckers. And I don't know how he went from Old Larry High School to St. Elizabeth Seton Junior High Elementary School, but he did, right? And he ends up there, and he's used to like fucking gangbangers and shit, and now he has to deal with a bunch of wannabe gangbangers trying to act tough and whatnot, like fucking Bocolo and shit. And like we would not use deodorant. I'm gonna be honest. I barely used deodorant in grade 7. I didn't use deodorant that much, but like grade 8 and 9, I used deodorant, right?
I would always wear sweatpants to
Yeah,
school.
I would
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go
I would
ahead.
always wear sweatpants.
Yeah, it, it was like I would barely change my shirt, right? Until they implemented that bullshit rule where you had to wear this one shirt to make sure you were actually changing. So it's kind of like you wore the sweatpants so you didn't have to change your pants and like expose your like bright colored underwear to these dudes and just fucking, just take off your
Yeah.
shirt, switch a new one, and then move.
Um, so I would only ever wear shorts. This was like grade 7, grade 8, when like the volleyball teams was still a thing, because we had to practice like at 6 in the morning, and so like by the time practice was done, the bell would have already rung for like first block, and first block, like me and Gavin, because we were in the same like TA, right? Like in the same homeroom, right? So we would have gym first, because everyone had like the same schedule except for like an options class, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So me and Gavin, like, we never changed. Like, we all fucking come in all fucking smelly and gross, and then we just go back to get even more smelly and gross at the start of the fucking day.
Actually disgusting, yo.
Not my fault they make practice at 6 in the morning. What do they expect to happen?
What's okay? That's enough with like the whole boys being disgusting shits. What else happened in grade 7?
So in grade 7 we had COVID. Like grade 8, I remember the day school got canceled. It was so fucking hilarious that day.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah, so I remember last block was construction, grade 8, with Mr. Bagori, and we were working on the drill press.
Oh my god! I remember this. I didn't want to go back to school because I was so embarrassed about what happened. But like, yeah, school got canceled and I
What
never
happened?
cared.
What happened?
Okay, so Isaiah Johnson. Isaiah Johnson. Okay. Just a thing I want to point out is like I was like I was never really like close friends with Abel like throughout elementary and junior high. Like I never really had one-on-one conversations with him or like talk, you know. I
Yeah.
barely even like I kept forgetting this guy even lived in the same fucking neighborhood as me, all right? It's crazy. I've known this guy for like I know he existed or something for years, but I actually never knew him. But Isaiah, we were in the we were in the room with the vet and all the machines. Our teacher was doing a drill press demonstration, and I was standing beside Isaiah or something.
I'm me. We're talking.
And Abel was like to my right, and Isaiah was to my left or something. And like I was just chatting, whispering, and our teacher's like, "Okay, you guys need to shut the fuck up, right?" I'm like, all right, man. Well, I'll shut up." But then I whisper something. I don't even whisper. I just like lean over, and our teacher's like, "All right, that's it. Yeah, you two sit outside or
No,
some
no,
shit."
and I hit the most devious lick, because like after he said that, I moved like 2 pieces in front of you palms, and I escaped.
No wait, I think he only called on me and Isaiah to
Yeah, he
like
called on
leave.
you and Isaiah, and he also called
Yeah.
on a bunch of like the hype beats kids, like fucking Merlin and
So
Vocal and
yeah, we were
shit.
just like sitting out there. We were just sitting out there being like, damn, alright, whatever.
I
That's
was about to
crazy.
end it all because of construction class.
I wouldn't say I was about to end it all. Not at all, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. And then like I remember that day, like I get a mess. Like this is like during COVID, right? And I had a science project due. So there was another 20, close to 30 minutes of like recording here, but at the end of the recording, for some reason this didn't show up in my files, and I tried everything and I couldn't find it, and I sincerely apologize. And me and my friend Nathan, we will do everything to make sure for the next podcast everything will be working, and we appreciate your kindness and love. Thank you.